I think when you go into a series like this, it's like one of the very last tournaments of Heart of the Swarm. Never mind that it's just the RSL and not WCS. RSL is great. You want to put forward your foot, like put your best foot forward. So that was Creature going all out, and Strange managed to deflect it. So we'll have to see Creature step up quite a bit. And to that end, on such a big map, we could see some tech hidden, something like a DT Shrine or a Proxy Oracle. I'm not sure. We'll
Yeah,
see.
so we are in game. So the bottom left-hand corner, it is a red Protoss player from Team Ascension's professional lineup. It is the red Protoss player, an RSL veteran. Can he come back to get to the ace match of this first best of three series? It's
It's
Team
possible.
Ascension Pro's Creature.
I believe in him. Let's just give him my little thumbs up of belief and approval. Have like a little overlay thing for that.
I do not. We don't have those fancy graphics here. We like to keep it simple. Like in the left-hand corner, it is our purple Protoss player. Not even having a clan tag, keeping it simple. His name is Strange.
Yes, what clan is he a part of? Are you aware?
I am looking at the Wikipedia right now. I
Oh
really
wow.
should know this because I'm
Sorry to put you on the spot.
running this tournament, but it looks like he's in part of Team Cascade.
Okay.
So definitely from the European server, and actually that flag right next to his name is Russia. So
Oh,
it's actually a Russian player.
little cute thing. So when you build a building in front of a pylon with this kind of formation, the probe automatically squeezes out.
Squeezes out. Ha. Well, interesting tidbit from TryThePriest or
Yes, sorry, I'm here. I'm here. Never mind.
ah,
Just
there you
answer.
are.
Yeah, I just had to answer a phone quickly. But yeah, so I was just saying, like, you can squeeze a little probe through. It's not a big deal, but it's cute. Hmm. What are we seeing out of these two players, Hawkeye?
Yeah, well, we're seeing both are taking the gases of the gateways right around the same time. So again, that mirror matchup really playing out.
They are both the exact same race. We have confirmed this.
Yeah, and
Uh,
getting the cyber cores right around the same time. Creature just being 2 seconds ahead. Not even.
well, here's something notable if you want to look into tells or whatnot, and I'm curious to see if oh, so up until this point, Strange actually had only two probes on each geyser, so he was effectively mining at a rate of like 66% as opposed to full out. So yeah, I wonder if Creature clicked on the geysers and noticed that, but he's definitely saving up some minerals here. I wonder if that's just the build or if we'll see it play out somehow.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a small, subtle little things that sometimes you don't notice when you're looking at these games, but they make all the difference in your openings because you need all the gas and the minerals you can get in order to execute
Oh, this probe must
this
have been
stuff.
very, very annoying for Strange. He doesn't actually have the gas to throw down a building yet, but you never want a worker looking at your stuff. Not for
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But Stargate goes down for Creature, and this probe's still here, so it might have an opportunity to still see what this building is, but
yes.
he's not gonna see it. Whatever knowledge he had of what when he clicked on it last time he was around, that's what he's gonna know. So, and we do see that the Twilight Council are gonna come out from Strange again. So looking to kind of continue doing the same little thing that he's doing.
I don't doubt that Strange managed to click on it. If he didn't, that would be quite terrible for him and unfortunate. But yeah, Strange throwing down that Twilight Council. He's probably going to go into similar Blink play to either deflect the Stalker harass or maybe be aggressive on his own. But we don't see him sending out a probe. And now's about the time, like at the latest, you would want that go out there because it would time out so that when the Warp Gate finishes, the pylon is finished. So we definitely aren't going to see him be aggressive with Blink. He's probably just going to defend against this Stargate play, which I think Hawkeye we can assume he knows about.
Yeah, definitely. And these builds, you see them pretty often with all these players, and they're tried and true in the most part because Hard the Swarm being out for 2.5 years, 3 years, somewhere around right around that. So
Yes.
definitely, these builds have been executed, figured out, perfected, and such. So it's not as it doesn't lead to some of those coin flip scenarios unless there's like a very hard counter at like the meta level of build orders. But
So we see two phoenixes flying across the map. There's no stock position. The photon overcharge goes down immediately. The phoenixes will be repelled. Oh, will he get one with the blink? Is his blink done? No, it is not. So he will not be getting those phoenixes. If he was intending to do something with that or just scouting, well, I hope he was just scouting because that was pretty much deflected.
Yeah, well, we've seen this before with a 3 Phoenix opener just to get that Stargate and try to pick off probes if you can, but usually that ends up going along. These Phoenixes are used as accessories for timing later on, too.
Yeah,
So,
they're basically Reapers, almost.
very
You know,
late Reapers.
Yeah, they're not supposed to get, they're not supposed to actually get drones, but they might. Cute little blink there by Strange. Not going to actually get a Phoenix, but nice initiative. Phoenix is just flying around here. Maybe they see that observer, who knows. Will they find anything? What's going on back at home, Hawkeye?
Yeah, Creature definitely starting to pump out some Immortals here. So we see an Immortal Stalker and a Sentry at the top ramp of Creature, and he's pumping out another Immortal. So I think he might be trying to. He's either.
One of the Phoenixes gets picked off. That's very unfortunate. And will another one go down here? No, saves one, but very low on health. And those kind of things, you don't think they really matter because the Phoenixes aren't a threat at the moment, but it still really sucks to lose anything in the game of StarCraft 2.
Yeah, right?
Anything.
But Strange is going to move out here with a ton of Blink Stalkers.
Yes, this is a little bit delayed, but maybe, I don't know, maybe his killing that one Phoenix or something tripped this off. Maybe he was just trying to scare his opponent. He's going home now, so he's not going to be aggressive with this.
Yeah.
False alarm, everybody.
Yeah, he's actually going to try to take out some of these Phoenixes here. I think he's really trying to position that, but he keeps missing, so...
Are actually getting probes, and another Phoenix goes down. Yeah. It seems that throughout all this, we have been harping a little bit on Creature, but he actually has gotten 6 worker kills with these Phoenixes. Or through the scouting probe that died and whatnot, but that's nothing to really sneeze at. It's probably done enough damage to at least pay for itself, even though it didn't even need to do damage.
Yeah, agreed here, but second base is going to get established for Creature. A little bit behind from Strange here, but they're sitting at around the same amount of workers, so Creature definitely making those gains to killing 6 of those probes from earlier on.
These poor Phoenixes are just getting blinked on top of every which way. Oh, and the last Phoenix will go down. Yeah, that is the tale of these Sky Aces. They died to the turret guns. Alright. If we look back at Creature's base, he's just going into this Immortal Sentry Stalker Ball. Probably going to go into Colossi later. I think this game is going to go quite long, considering how big the map is, and how unlikely it is that either of them are going to be aggressive anytime soon. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they're pretty content to just stay, just to keep macroing on and bringing it into the late game. We even see that a probe's coming out for Strange, so he might be placing down a Nexus here, or just scouting around to see if there's any proxy pylons going down, if they should be concerned about anything, but he's not going to be able to find too much.
A little bit of cuteness just now. Creature sent a hallucinated Phoenix to Strange's base, almost as if saying, "Ha, kill another Phoenix." Just kidding, it was fake.
Yeah, but Creature putting down his own pylon here, so he's looking to get aggressive here.
Seems like it's more, judging by its positioning, I think it's more likely to be a run by pylon, right? Because if you're just trying to reinforce your army, you just put the pylon down as you push out. But this seems more as if he intends to fight somewhere in the middle of the map or defend at his bases, and as that's going on, to warp in a series of zealots to try to do that critical economic damage. Colossi are going to be coming out for both of them. Yeah. Colossi might not be as relevant in PvZ, but they will forever have a place in the War of the Worlds.
Yeah, we're going to see more gateways going down for Creature, so Creature definitely starting to get getting his infrastructure up going for that 3-base economy. Yeah, we see that he is getting his expansion, which is 2/3 of the way done. And yeah, just continuing to get this game going, even throwing down Templar Archives for high Templar tech.
They're both similarly paced and timed out, if you look, but it does seem as if Strange has a slight supply lead. That's probably not attributed to anything really, but it's those little things that may actually make the difference. We'll have to see that play out. Going double Robo now, so the Colossi production is really going to be out of control. Oh boy.
Yeah, we see that, but first set of Stalkers are going to come in. They're going to try to get some damage in. So
Let
we're
us
going to
see.
see them go around, and they're going to go ahead and start focusing down this Nexus, but we
They
do
might
have...
get it. There's nothing here. Gonna get 2 probes minimum, then 1 probe, then Blinks away. Okay. No
Yeah,
harm. 1 probe.
so
Take what you can get.
one probe down. Just
1
kind of
probe
continue
down.
to put the pressure,
No, one
pressure
stick.
down.
Okay. 1 probe down, 50 more to go. Whoa. Speaking of which, 11 workers up is Strange, so taking a little bit of a lead here. We can't really just pass this off anymore.
Yeah, that's big, but we do see these Stalkers are going to try to get some damage in, but Creature's army is just going to the other side of the map.
Oh boy, this is probably correct. I mean, he's leaving all these stalkers back here. They might wreak havoc, but if Strange doesn't realize what's going on soon, this could catch him completely off guard. And I think it's safe to assume that this third is probably already dead. With this many immortals, wow, this will just die in no time.
Yeah,
Push
but Strange is actually going to go ahead and take out the third as well with these Stalkers.